27% of Americans believe in ghosts. How many of you have felt in touch with someone who died? If you'd raise your hand. Just one here. 29% of Americans say they have felt in touch with someone who died. I'm not even going to ask you how many of you believe in astrology, but 25% of Americans say they believe in astrology. Or psychics. Psychics claim that they will help people find dead bodies, and the police do hire them. People often believe, the police sometimes believe, and yet, if any of it were true, you'd think the astrologers or the psychics or the ghost hunters, whatever, would be eager to prove it were true, because not only would they be proven right, they'd make $1 million. This man will give you $1 million if you could just prove that you actually have an ability that can't be explained by science. Really, you will?
Yep, it's in the bank.
He's magician James Randi, and he runs the James Randi Educational Foundation, which offers that $1 million. So how does that work?
Well, all people have to do is make a claim, come to us, fill out the form, arrange a protocol, and then we have somebody else do the test. I don't do it myself because they say I put out evil vibrations, you see. And they believe in this sort of thing. They believe in quantum vibrations and all this nonsense. And they don't want to be tested by me personally, so I usually have someone else that they trust and that I trust do the test. So we've done over 200 of them all over the world so far.
Nobody's gotten close to the $1 million?
You can't get close to it, John. It's a case of we designed the protocol in such a way that you can tell right away without doing any judging. Like, lean out the window. You can fly by flapping your arms? Go ahead. Whoops. You lose.
What kind of people really apply for it?
Well, these are people who are believers. They really are believers.
Believers in what?
In their own powers. They say they can cure sickness, that they can douse for water in the ground with a forked stick. They have all kinds of claims like this.
And how do you test it?
Well, it depends exactly on what the claim is.
Say dowsing.
Oh, dowsing, for example. If they say they can find water underground, we take them around a field if they use a forked stick or whatever, and we count the number of times that they're successful and the number of times that they fail. But then we do it by random drilling as well, and we find out whether that agrees with it. If it's not spectacularly above what would be expected by chance alone, sorry, you lose.
And some of the hucksters, I'd call them, genuinely believe that they have this gift. I mean, when I was doing consumer reporting and I would go after the people selling the breast enlargers and the baldness cures and all this nonsense, I thought they were just cheats. But a lot of them really had come to believe that their stuff worked.
Well, some of them do, but these people like John Edward and Sylvia Brown and such, these are people who make big money advising people this way. Sylvia Brown alone gets $750 for a 20-minute conversation over the telephone, and she's booked up for the next 2 years. Now, that's a pretty good business. I don't think anybody in this audience, certainly not I, makes that kind of money.
And you don't think she really believes she has a gift?
I don't think so.